people of the internet, I have been doing some research into some valuable hacker organizations that could potentially destroy the world. Well, change the world. So the main one is SKULL, which stands for Sabotage, Knowledge, Undercover, Logic, Liquidate. No idea what that means. Please, if you know, tell me. They recently did Operation First Strike, which was to get rid of many game masters and Princess Maya from their kingdom. They fired a bunch of missiles, hydraulic missiles, to cause panic and stress during the meeting. And the lieutenants are Lieutenant Beta, Lambda, Alpha, Gamma, Omega, Zeta, Delta, Theta, Epsilon, and Sigma. Now, I know these hacker organizations, this organization wants to learn all the knowledge and but I know how we can stop them, because I'm going to be on the inside getting information and then filing it to the YouTubers in danger. Now, I got it all in my notebook. I got some papers, notes, and let's just say they had a Operation Sentinel go off, which was to control different household devices and electronics like phones, laptops, iPads, whatever you want to call them, and corrupt and hack different channels and turn them against YouTubers. And I've got information on a load of the hacker organizations that we have so far that could come back or are coming back are Project Zorgo, the Quadrant, the Plague, the Evil Magicians, the Swipers, the GMI, Game Master Incorporated. I'm pretty sure that's been taken down, or it might have been switched up, if you know what they did, yeah. And the Phantoms and the RHS, yeah, Bedford Spies. They have a super weapon, which they tried to use late 2019, which was Operation Shockwave, which basically made shockwaves go into the earth in Southern California. And they did try to destroy California because some of the demands weren't filled out. And I will tell you, but sadly, happily, they failed with that attempt because of a special magician, Eva, who has been MIA, missing in action, because they failed to defeat the monsters that were coming from a different universe. They also have a man-made portal, which was destroyed when the safe house was destroyed. Now, I will tell you all of the demands. The demand was for the GMN to shut down, and that would include the Game Master doing a face reveal. You know what I mean. He's not done one, but we also know that he is Kingpin's and Mr. X's brother. Yeah. Then they wanted the CWC and the /Spy Ninjas to hand themselves over to the authorities so they wouldn't get in the way of Project Zorgo being and doing all. And they wanted Ava to hand over the Book of Spells to the Plague and the Evil Magicians. Hacker Spy Rain would hand over the spy equipment. However, Rain was an ex-Project Zorgo hacker, and she was being tried to defeat by her twin, Snow, a bounty hunter and a scientist. Yeah. And then they wanted YouTubers to stand down. And these were supposedly non-negotiable, but people didn't do that. And though many people tried, we had a couple of spy ninjas happen, and yeah. So, from what I know, we have the Phantoms, the secret society made up of hackers, ninjas, spies, warriors, and many more people. Their objective is to control the internet and social media sites. And they are also trying to find Amy, which is artificial intelligence mainframe entry. It is created by Professor Black and is extremely powerful. Their rivals are Project Zorgo, and they want to take down Project Zorgo. Amy, we know, is located in South Wales. So I live in England, and if you live in England too, you might want to help. But I know a couple of the lieutenants are already looking for them. Yeah. So then we have Project Zorgo, which is the objective to shut down YouTube. They have more than 500 enemies. The primary enemies are the spy ninjas. The secondary enemies are the GMN, Sheriffam, Hacker Spy Rain, and the Megamo Show. They have a organization called the Digital Empire. They have Project Zorgo have a virus to try and take down the Digital Empire. We don't know if this has succeeded yet. However, the spy ninjas are the top priority. I have got a little bit more information. If you know Ali, who has been working with the Stalker and who is the Stalker and working with the Doppelganger, Leak, and the Chef, you know that she was recently given a lie detector test by the spy ninjas. Because of this, I was watching one of the school's videos and realised that she was an ally to them. So I did comment that on Chad's video. So yeah, the Quadrant and the GMI have similar. They want to control YouTube and all social media websites. They have unknown amount of members. However, they are believed to be from the 2070s era. 2070s. And the leader is the Red Hood. They have 5 allies, which are unknown hackers. However, we do know that they were in the Hacker Mansion, and a couple were in the Dark Wedding. Their enemies are the Game Master Network and Rocky Kanaka, and they have relocated to San Francisco. The Plague. Their objective is to shut down all social media websites. The leader is the Maskmaker, and they have one ally, which is a hacker named Tilt. Their enemies are Brandy, Ava, Jetta, and Lex. These are 4 people who are not controversial, but who have a interest in this. Even magicians. Their position is to become the most powerful magicians. The leader is unknown, and they have the same enemies and allies as the Plagues, the Swipers. Their objective is to remove information from the public. The number of members is unknown, and the leader is only known by 403. I don't know any more, and we also know that their enemies are Rain and her twin Snow. Well, as I said, Snow turned against Rain. So the next one is the Rifters. We don't know much about them, but we do know that the leader is a person named Mute, and their objective was to eliminate all good magic. Mute is a sorceress, which is why. However, they were defeated by Brandy and Ava, but they may be back. First of all, Skull have allies, which is Project Zorgo, Quadrant, Plagues, and Mr. X. As you know, Mr. X passed away. But I realised that is not true, because I watched Rebecca Zamolo's, not previous video, but the video before that, like on their main channel, not on the gaming channel, and two of the people sounded really noticeable. The Quadrant and the Quadrant and the Shining. The Shining member and the Quadrant are two people who we have already met. One of them was Agent D, who has been many different characters from after the switch up till recently. So he was a lot of people in the storyline of the Rebecca Zamolo videos. He was in Aussie Vision. He was in all of the eras. He was the principal, the two game show hosts, and the main character boy in the film. And then he was in all of the game nights. He was talking about Knights of Gugu, which is I have no clue what it is. And then the other one was Mr. X. That is strange, however, because Mr. X was by his sister, but I'm guessing he was revived in order to do the ceremony. And then Daniel had a second villainy. We don't know if that's healed or not. However, we do know that in the Vampire Mansion, Rebecca and Ozzy Twin switched places. So Ozzy Twin lost her memory and Rebecca didn't. However, Ozzy Twin and Rebecca switched places again for the ceremony for Ozzy Twin to lose her memory permanently. That is a problem because yeah. And they okay, so the GMM, let's go war, and they had 3 plans. Only one was carried out, but 3 plans. Operation Dynamite, which was to go boom, 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 boom. Operation Sentinel, which was to use electronics and corrupt and hack different accounts and channels, turn them against others. Operation Mother Nature, which was to control the nature around us. And then they have an ultimate plan, which is an operation, but I have no further detail. However, I will be doing some digging into the rest of the skulls, and never give in to them. They have a weapon that can hypnotize and put someone to sleep. They mix the Red Hood's hypnotic potion and the Project Zorgo sleeping virus, and there was the three ones. There's two they've tried to plan out. One has worked successfully and one has not. And I think so. Sentinel worked. Operation Shockwave was overridden. It was protected by Eva's magical fortress. The third one, Inferno, worked twice. The Aussie fires haven't been their doing. However, 2 fires have been their doing in California. Okay, so I will see you next time I have more information. You can go to the channel and don't comment anything, but spy. Be a spy on the inside. I know that they are trying to get Amy, and I know it's on the coast of South Wales. If you live near there, if you find them, please let me know, because I don't want anyone to get hurt. You can either email me on my email, or you can message me. Never mind. Don't do that. I will put my number out on my YouTube channel. It will be on the description, and then you can message me, because I am an English girl. And if we do get any more information, I will tell you, and I will let you know. Also, I am writing a story which is about Haley's daughter, who is called Celine, and she hasn't met her father, but her mother is a half-blood as well. So her mother is daughter of Pan, which is god of the wild, and that's very wild. Now I will see you when I get some information on the skulls. I will see you then, boy. Okay, boom. Bye. Sorry.